Can you build muscle on a plant-based diet? The answer is a resounding yes. Welcome to this deep dive into vegan fitness, where we'll explore the power and potential of a plant-based lifestyle in achieving your fitness goals. There are a lot of stereotypes and misconceptions out there about vegan diets and how they relate to fitness. Some believe that it's impossible to build muscle without consuming animal proteins. Others think that vegans are always thin and weak, but let me tell you, these are nothing more than myths. In reality, a well-planned vegan diet can provide all the nutrients your body needs to build muscle and maintain overall health. The key here is well-planned. Just like any other diet, balance and variety are important. And as we'll see throughout this video, there are plenty of plant-based sources of protein and a host of vegan athletes who are living proof of what's possible. The concept of vegan fitness is not about deprivation. It's not about missing out on the foods you love or struggling to meet your nutritional needs. It's about embracing a lifestyle that is kind to animals, gentle on the environment, and incredibly beneficial for your health. Vegan fitness is about discovering new foods, experimenting with different recipes, and learning how to fuel your body in the most effective way possible. It's about understanding that plants can provide everything you need to build strong, lean muscle mass. And it's about proving to yourself and others that you can achieve your fitness goals while living a compassionate lifestyle. So if you've ever doubted the power of a plant-based diet, if you've ever wondered if you can really build muscle as a vegan, or if you're just curious about how it all works, you're in the right place. So if you're ready to debunk the myths and learn how to build muscle on a vegan diet, stick around. Let's dive into the fascinating world of vegan fitness together. Before we delve into the vegan fitness, let's understand the basics of muscle building. Muscle building is a fascinating process, an art and a science all rolled into one. The first fundamental principle is resistance training. It's the physical stress that we apply to our muscles that stimulates growth. Picture this: when you lift weights, your muscle fibers experience tiny tears. As the body repairs these tears, it not only fixes the damage but also fortifies the fibers, making them larger and stronger. This process is known as muscle hypertrophy. Now, let's talk protein. Protein plays a pivotal role in muscle building. It's the building block of muscle tissue, and it's crucial for repair and growth. After a workout, your muscles are like sponges, ready to absorb the nutrients needed for recovery and growth. That's where protein comes into play. Consuming adequate protein ensures your body has the necessary amino acids to repair and build new muscle tissue. However, just working out and downing protein shakes won't get you those dreamy muscles. You need to be in a caloric surplus. This means you're consuming more calories than your body is burning. When you're in a caloric surplus, your body has extra energy that it can use to build muscle. So the trifecta of muscle building is resistance training, protein intake, and a caloric surplus. These three elements work in synergy to stimulate muscle growth, repair damaged muscle tissue, and provide the energy needed for this process. Of course, there are other factors at play too, such as genetics, sleep and hydration, but resistance training, protein, and a caloric surplus are the key players in this game of muscle building. Now that we've got the basics down, let's explore how these principles apply to a vegan diet. The first question that comes to mind is, where do vegans get their protein from? A common misconception is that vegans struggle to meet their protein needs. Yet in reality, plant-based diets can provide all the essential amino acids our bodies require. You see, protein is crucial for muscle building. It's the building block of our muscles, and it aids in recovery and growth after workouts. But the question remains, where do vegans get their protein from? Let's start with lentils. A cup of cooked lentils packs in about 18 grams of protein. Lentils are incredibly versatile, making them an easy addition to soups, salads, and even as a meat substitute in dishes like lentil loaf or lentil burgers. Then there's quinoa, a complete protein, meaning it contains all 9 essential amino acids. 1 cup of cooked quinoa provides approximately 8 grams of protein. It's a great substitute for rice and can also be used in salads or as a breakfast cereal. Next up is tofu, a soy-based product that's a staple in many vegan diets. Half a cup of firm tofu contains about 10 grams of protein. It's a culinary chameleon, absorbing the flavors of the ingredients it's cooked with, making it a great addition to stir-fries, scrambles, or even grilled on the BBQ. And let's not forget tempeh, another soy product, but with a different texture and nutritional profile. A serving of tempeh packs in a whopping 15 grams of protein. It's firm and has a nutty flavor, perfect for grilling, baking, or adding to stir-fries. So as you can see, a vegan diet doesn't lack protein. It's all about knowing where to find it. From lentils to quinoa, tofu to tempeh, there are plenty of plant-based proteins out there. And these are just a few examples. There are many more options available, proving that building muscle on a vegan diet is not just possible, but entirely feasible and delicious too. As you can see, a vegan diet doesn't lack protein. It's all about knowing where to find it. Building muscle isn't just about protein. You need a caloric surplus too. So what exactly is a caloric surplus? It's when you consume more calories than your body burns in a day. This surplus provides the extra energy your body needs to build and repair muscle tissue after a workout. Imagine your body is a construction site. The workers, that's your body's cells, can't build a skyscraper, that's your muscles without enough bricks. That's the calories. No matter how many workers you have, without enough bricks, the construction halts. Now, how do you achieve a caloric surplus on a vegan diet? It's no different than any other diet. You need to consume more calories than you expend. The trick is to do this with nutrient-dense foods, not empty calories. Think of it this way, you could eat 2,000 calories of vegan ice cream, or you could eat 2,000 calories of whole grains, legumes, nuts and seeds. Both give you a caloric surplus, but only the latter provides the nutrients your body needs to build muscle. Whole grains like oats, rice and quinoa are fantastic sources of complex carbohydrates, which provide sustained energy for your workouts and daily activities. Legumes like lentils, chickpeas and black beans are packed with protein and fiber, helping you feel full and fueling muscle growth. Nuts and seeds, such as almonds, walnuts, chia seeds and flax seeds, are excellent sources of healthy fats, which are essential for hormone production and nutrient absorption. Remember to eat a variety of these foods to ensure you're getting a wide range of nutrients. Also, don't forget to drink plenty of water. Hydration is key for muscle growth and recovery. And lastly, don't be afraid to eat more. Many people hesitate to increase their calorie intake for fear of gaining fat. But remember, if you're working out regularly and eating nutrient-dense foods, those extra calories will go towards building muscle, not fat. Remember, a well-planned vegan diet can still provide all the calories you need for muscle growth. Protein and calories are important, but they don't work alone. Resistance training is the key to muscle growth. When we talk about resistance training, we're referring to exercises that make your muscles work harder than they're used to. This could be lifting weights, using resistance bands, or even bodyweight exercises. The principle is to challenge your muscles so that they adapt and grow stronger. But how does it work? Well, when you lift weights or push against resistance, you create tiny tears in your muscle fibers. Don't worry, these aren't the kind of tears that hurt you. In fact, they're exactly what you want, because when your body repairs these micro tears, it rebuilds the muscles a little bit stronger and larger each time. This process is known as muscle hypertrophy, and it's the primary mechanism behind muscle growth. So, why is resistance training so important? Well, without it, all the protein you're eating would have nowhere to go. That's right. Your muscles need to be stressed in order to use the protein to repair and grow. It's like trying to build a house without bricks. You can have all the workers you want, but without the bricks, there's nothing to build with. Now, how can you incorporate resistance training into your workout routine? It's simpler than you might think. Start with 2 to 3 days per week of full body workouts. Each session should include exercises for your major muscle groups: legs, chest, back, shoulders and arms. Remember to start with weights that challenge you but don't compromise your form. Gradually increase the weight as your strength improves. Another key point to remember is to give your body time to rest and recover. Muscles grow not when you're working out, but in the rest period that follows. So ensure you're getting enough sleep and taking days off between intense workouts. So don't neglect your weight training, it's a crucial part of the muscle building equation. Now let's talk about meal planning. What does a muscle building vegan diet look like? Think of your meal plan as a tool that will help you achieve your goal of gaining muscle mass. It's not just about consuming more calories, it's about consuming the right kind of calories. So how do we do this? First, let's focus on balance. A balanced vegan meal should incorporate proteins, carbohydrates, and healthy fats. Proteins are the building blocks of muscle and are crucial for muscle repair and growth. Whole food sources of vegan proteins include lentils, chickpeas, tofu, tempeh, and seitan, among others. Next, we have carbohydrates. Carbs are your body's primary energy source, and they fuel your workouts. Opt for complex carbohydrates like whole grains, legumes, and starchy vegetables. These not only provide energy, but also pack in essential nutrients and fiber. Now it's time for healthy fats. Don't shy away from them thinking they'll make you gain unwanted weight. Healthy fats are vital for nutrient absorption and hormone production, which plays a significant role in muscle growth. Avocados, nuts, seeds, and olive oil are all fantastic sources of healthy fats. Once you understand these basics, it's time to craft your meals. Start your day with a protein-packed breakfast, like a tofu scramble or a smoothie with vegan protein powder. For lunch and dinner, aim for a mix of protein, complex carbs, and healthy fats. An example could be a quinoa salad with mixed vegetables, chickpeas, and a drizzle of olive oil. Don't forget to include snacks in your plan too. A handful of nuts or a protein bar can keep your energy levels up throughout the day. And remember, hydration is key. Drink plenty of water throughout the day to support overall health and muscle recovery. Finally, consistency is the secret ingredient to any successful meal plan. Stick with it and don't be afraid to experiment and find what works best for you. Meal planning might seem daunting at first, but with a little practice, it becomes second nature. Finally, let's debunk some of the most common myths about vegan fitness. Many people believe that it's impossible to build muscle on a plant-based diet. This is a myth. In reality, the body doesn't discriminate between animal and plant proteins, as long as you're getting enough of it. The key is in the protein quality and quantity, and luckily there are many high-quality protein sources in the plant kingdom. Lentils, chickpeas, tofu, tempeh, and seitan, to name a few. Another myth is that vegans lack energy because they don't consume animal products. This couldn't be further from the truth. Energy comes from calories, not specifically from meat or dairy. If you're consuming enough food and a variety of nutrients, there's no reason you'd lack energy on a vegan diet. In fact, many high-performance athletes thrive on plant-based diets. Then there's the myth that vegan diets are deficient in certain nutrients like iron, calcium, or vitamin B12. While it's true that these nutrients are more readily available in animal products, they can also be found in plant-based foods. For example, iron can be found in spinach, lentils, and quinoa. Calcium is abundant in fortified plant milks, tofu, and leafy greens. Most vegans can get B12 from fortified foods or supplements. It's always important to consult with a healthcare provider to ensure you're meeting your nutritional needs, whether you're vegan or not. Finally, some people believe that all vegans are thin and can't gain muscle. This is a misconception. Muscle growth comes from resistance training and a caloric surplus, not from the type of diet you follow. There are many examples of vegan bodybuilders and athletes who maintain muscular physiques. As we've seen, vegan fitness isn't a myth. It's a reality for many athletes worldwide. So, can you build muscle on a plant-based diet? Absolutely. As we've explored throughout this video, vegan fitness and muscle building are not only possible, but also can be incredibly rewarding. The key to success lies in understanding the fundamentals of muscle growth and applying them to a plant-based lifestyle. Remember, muscle building begins with the basics. It's about more than just pumping iron. It's about creating a balance of proper nutrition, resistance training, and rest. Protein, the building block of muscles, is abundant in a vegan diet. From legumes, nuts, and seeds to whole grains and even vegetables, there are plenty of protein-rich foods to choose from. It's all about variety, ensuring you're getting a mix of all the essential amino acids your body needs to build and repair muscle tissue. Creating a caloric surplus is another crucial aspect. Consuming more calories than your body burns is key to muscle growth. And guess what? There are plenty of calorie-dense vegan foods out there. From avocados and nut butters to whole grains and legumes, you can easily meet and exceed your caloric needs. Resistance training, the stimulus for muscle growth, is universal. Whether you're vegan or not, lifting weights or performing bodyweight exercises can stimulate muscle growth. Combine this with adequate protein intake and a caloric surplus, and you're on your way to building muscle. Planning your meals is also vital. A well-planned vegan diet can provide all the nutrients you need for muscle growth. It's about more than just eating salads. It's about fueling your body with nutrient-dense, protein-packed foods that support muscle growth. And let's not forget to debunk the myths. No, vegans don't struggle to get enough protein. No, you won't lose muscle mass on a vegan diet. And yes, you can build impressive muscle mass while following a plant-based diet. Building muscle as a vegan might require some planning and knowledge, but it's certainly achievable, so why not give it a shot? You might be surprised by the results. Thanks for watching. Until next time, subscribe for more health and wellness tips.